We've spent the last 40 years testing the strength and durability of our buildings in some pretty unique ways. And we're still hard at work making sure that our buildings are built to last. Just see for yourself. Is it ready?
It's ready.
Experience the Tough Shed difference for yourself at toughshed.com.
Don't let the insurance company push you around. Get a law firm that can push them around. The team at Jacoby & Myers has gotten our clients up to 10 times the insurance company's original offer. Don't settle for less. Choose Jacoby & Myers.
You're watching NBC4. Here's what's happening today in LA.
Tropical Storm K brings high surf to our coast, causing waves to brush up against beachfront homes in Long Beach. With meteorologist Stephanie Olmos in for Shauna Mendiel. A lot to talk about, Stephanie. Got rain and we got some nice cool temperatures out there.
Yeah, finally we're catching a break from this excessive heat, right? But the big story as we continue this weekend is not only this cool down, but also the moisture we have in place. We have some showers around, and also we're tracking the possibility for some isolated storms as we head into this afternoon, for instance, in our deserts and our mountains. But if you are waking up and you open that door, it is muggy out there. Those dew points in the upper 60s, even 70s. But you factor that in with the cooler temperatures, and it's not the best feeling out there, I got to say. All right, your first alert radar network, we do have this band that we're focusing on over in the LA County mountains, pushing over the 5 and into Ventura County at this time. As we continue this weekend, we're still tracking some isolated shower activity this morning. This afternoon, we'll have more scattered showers with isolated thunderstorms. And then on Sunday, we have a little bit of clearing in the morning hours. And then we're talking about showers and thunderstorms again, especially during the afternoon hours. We'll focus on this coming up in just a little bit. Adrian?
All right, thank you, Stephanie. 7:31 right now. Well, the storm, the rain causing concern across Southern California, from recent brush fire burn scar areas to the coast where the high surf is coming right up to some people's doorsteps. NBC4's McCollum Medina live in Long Beach with a look at how things are he's checking out how things are looking so far this morning. McCollum, you've been all over this story. You were out there yesterday. How are things looking this morning compared to yesterday?
Right, it's south of where I live right now here in Long Beach, and I was talking to folks that lived in the peninsula for really generations, and they say, hey, we got through the night, and that's certainly a good thing. They had some high waves last night, but nothing as bad as a couple of days ago. Let me show you really quickly what we're looking at this morning. You can see that can be attributed largely in part to these burns that crews have been putting up really throughout the last couple of days. Right now this morning, they're about 8 feet tall, so that's certainly great news. They're anticipating, of course, higher waves potentially around 9 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock this morning, and the higher waves a little bit later on tonight around 8 o'clock this morning. So these burns have been really significant as they battle these high waves. And a little further down, you can see those crews, all public work crews. They again have been here since roughly Thursday night into Friday morning, making sure these burns were high enough. That's when folks got some of the major flooding, lots of this water that just accumulated right by the boardwalk wall and then spilled right over. Let me show you some video of that from last night. We still saw a lot of water spilled over that boardwalk wall, but honestly, it wasn't as bad as the night before, and folks here certainly realize that. Although all of the folks here at the peninsula who live right by the boardwalk, they have been putting sandbags out just in case the wall might fail or perhaps more of that water would get through. That wasn't the case last night. They are crossing their fingers. They are certainly hopeful that we go through another night where the water isn't that bad. We talked to some folks this morning who say all thanks goes to these crews.
Yeah, they're here the whole time. I mean, in the middle of the night and taking care of us, and it's awesome.
I mean, it's like the streets didn't get flooded. In 2016, we flooded. Yeah. So that was nerve-wracking. I got sandbags, but it wasn't too bad. We were okay.
Not too bad, we're okay. That is what a lot of folks are saying this morning. Grateful that the water wasn't as bad as a couple of days ago. Certainly not like 2016, as that one resident told us about. That's when the water actually flooded well down the streets here in the peninsula. That wasn't the case last night, but again, it's these berms behind me that certainly will help to make sure the water stays where it should be, a little bit closer to the ocean and not in people's homes. Live in Long Beach, I'm McCollum Medina for Today in LA. Back to you.
Yeah, so grateful for those workers working hard to reinforce that berm there, McCall. Thank you very much.